I'm Kyle Milan, and you need to watch my LinkedIn Lives because you're going to learn some shit, and sometimes I'm funny. And we're here to talk about industrial sales, industrial marketing, technical sales.
Are you in sales and still struggling to form those relationships with your clients?
The thing is with sales, especially in industrial manufacturing, you can use LinkedIn, but you can use it to sell without selling. Hey Bill, this is Kyle with Manufacturing Tribe, a Texas-based industrial sales and marketing company. On average, we create over 500 videos a year for our clients and write over 500 articles. Leave your comments in the comment section below. We'll answer them when we come back. And if we don't have any questions, then I'm going to go on about my day. We'll be right back. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it, please. Look at all the video content we have on there. I haven't spent 22 years in manufacturing to not know what I'm talking about. You need to watch my content. One. Oh, you're not supposed to say one? What's up, guys? Kyle Milan. It's Thursday. We're live on a Thursday. Why are we live on a Thursday? Well, I'm about to go through the details of why we picked today versus our normal Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to my content, we talk about technical sales, industrial marketing. You can apply this marketing and this sales strategies to any industry, but I stay in my niche of what I know, industrial manufacturing companies. We have over 500 videos on the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, go over to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, because we're about to blow up this year with the amount of content we're producing, which I will go into because this video topic is talking about how to stand out with video content in 2023, right? So people are making more videos now. It's been a trend going up for the last couple of years. Finally, people have, like, especially this year, I see more and more people are like, I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to really produce video content. Video works. There's people that still like to read, but more people want to watch. It's more engaging. They can consume content quicker with videos, and people are starting to finally realize that and wake up. And in your specific industry, you might have seen the same. You might see companies that are starting to produce video content more seriously and starting to really take action on their content. And what I'm here to do is talk to you today about exactly how to stand out, right? So there's a lot of noise. A lot of people maybe in your industry are making video content, or maybe a couple of them are, and you're no longer the only person in that space. So how do you stand out amongst everyone else? That's what we're going to get into. So let's talk about the purpose of making videos. The purpose of making videos is to drive brand awareness, get attention, and then ultimately result in revenue. Now, revenue for you may be different than revenue for other companies, but the ultimate goal, like, people aren't just making videos to appease themselves. Even on a personal level, people want to be influencers. They want to be thought leaders. They're trying to get their personal brand out there. Brand awareness is number one. Generating revenue is number two. Those are the two main purposes of video. So if you agree with that, I want you to put a comment in the comment section. Give me some thumbs on LinkedIn. Say something like, yes, I agree. That is the purpose of video. So that way we can make sure everybody is alive on this live, Jordan. And then people are paying attention. We're going to go through a couple points, then we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to go into comments and answer all your questions live. But put them in the comment section now so you can get in the queue. So the purpose of making videos to stand out, it's brand awareness, it's to drive revenue, it's to show something different, especially in the industrial manufacturing world. They're just doing the same thing, right? Like at MFG Tribe, what we do is we're an industrial marketing agency, and we help industrial manufacturing companies stand out from the competition, drive revenue, drive opportunities, regardless if it's a service business, a product business, whatever it is. They're selling industrial. That is what we do. And in order to do that, you have to do everything that people are not doing. That's the only way to stand out. Go ahead. Oh, he's taking it. So that's the only way to stand out with people is to do something they're not doing. So if everybody industrial, everybody is going about like, hey, we're going to start writing articles, we're going to trade shows, we're going to join these associations, things like that. That's cool. You can do that. But at the end of the day, if everybody's doing that, there's no way for you to actually stand out. So you have to do something different. That's where video comes in. Video will make you stand out, but it's the types of video, where you're placing them, and all of the consistency behind it that is really going to leverage it. Traditionally, industrial manufacturing companies would spend $10,000 to $15,000 to create a 4.5-minute video, and then with that video, they would put it on their website, and they'd be like, "Cool, we got a video done," and that's all that they would do. It'd be a company overview video. All of that stuff changes as more and more people make videos. It has to change even further. Let's get into the third point, which is going to be talking about the types of video content. Technically, second point, but we're going to call it the third point on my quick bullet list. What types of videos should you be making? The staple video you should be making initially is going to be some form of long video. It's a 2, 3, 5, 10-minute long video. That is your pillar piece of content. Then from that content, you're going to chop that into small bite-sized pieces. It can be less than 60 seconds, so you can publish it on Instagram, you can post it to YouTube Shorts, you can upload it into LinkedIn natively, and it'll play within people's feed. But those videos, once you have a long piece of content, you can chop it up. You can put it into even smaller pieces, 15 seconds, 20-second pieces. But you got to start with one main piece of video content if you're new to this. If you've got one main piece of video content, now it's time to multiply. That is where the magic happens. You cannot just post one video, and don't just take my word for it because I think that this works. We know that this works because we track all of the data for my own personal brand, our company brand, all of our clients. Everything is tracked, and we test it and say, let's test this strategy first. What does the data show? Oh, it shows that it's working. Let's do more of that. That's what it's all about, is that we want to test it, prove it with data, and then bring it to you guys and say, this is what's working best right now. So once you have those short pieces of content, then you can chop it up even further. You can use B-roll footage, you can do compilation videos, all that type of stuff, but it has to start with one long form. What does that long form video need to look like? You should go horizontal with it, and it should upload to YouTube, and it should be on your company's website. From there, when you create short video content, that needs to be vertical. It needs to be in the 9:16 for a phone. We tested that last year on LinkedIn. I personally know that a lot of people that follow me on LinkedIn are viewing it through their desktop. When you see a 9:16 video uploaded to desktop, you get the black bars on each side of the video. That doesn't look great, but we tested it out, and that significantly drove more engagement and views and impressions on that piece of video content because it was in that native format. So you want to make all of your short form video content in vertical format, and you want to make sure it's optimized for the different platforms. The next type of video, you need to be doing raw videos. What do I mean by raw videos? We just started testing this about 30, 45 days ago. The raw videos are going to be selfie stick, the camera in your hand, your phone in your hand, filming either outward, filming inward, and just doing a short piece of content, no more than 60 seconds, where you're at your manufacturing plant, you're traveling, you're at a trade show, you're at an event, whatever it is, you're doing that content and you're uploading it natively into LinkedIn, natively into YouTube. And the reason why you want to do it natively and don't edit it is because there is a lot of data to support that people like raw video content. We did some polls on it. We posted videos. We saw how much engagement the raw videos, the ones where me just filming myself in the office, maybe there's people behind me, maybe there isn't, but we just call those raws. We've started filming those, and then we went back to the data and saw that those videos at most of the time are outperforming the short videos, 60 seconds, that were done professionally. You have to constantly test and adjust the market. You have to test, is this going to be good? I don't want to throw that video onto my video team and say, hey guys, clean this up and make it look better. We're already producing 500, 600, 700 videos a year for clients and for our own brand. So I said, if I shoot a video real quick, 60 seconds long, we upload it into LinkedIn, we upload it into YouTube on Shorts, see what happens, and it actually works. So it's not just long form video, it's not just short form video, now it is the raw video. People like seeing behind the scenes. We've done polls on it to see what ends up happening. And so the other type of thing that you should be doing to help optimize the types of videos and get feedback from your community is go on LinkedIn and create a poll. If you guys have been following me for a while on LinkedIn, at least for the last 30, 45 days, we've been creating a lot of polls on there because we want to know exactly what people want. We'll say, when do you want to see a LinkedIn Live? Which day of the week is best for you? That is why we're here today on Thursday at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, because we asked the question of my followers and my connections, asked them what they want, and they said it would be better to be on Thursday or Friday. And we ranked everything out and said, this is going to be our new time for now. But asking people, what type of video content do you want to see? Do you want to see behind the scenes? Do you want me to go to the manufacturing plant? Whatever it is that you guys specifically do, ask the question to your group. Do it in a poll so it's easy. Don't just say, put a short form post, leave it in the comment section what you want. Create it simple. Here's 4 different types of videos that I'm going to shoot. Which one do you guys think would be best? Now, if you have 5 people vote on it, don't take it as gospel. You need to have more votes than that relative to your network to be able to say, like, is this is this data trustworthy? But you need to ask your people what they want to see. The raw videos are working. I feel like too many times people got away from that. And I also feel like too many times people are doing one and then like a month later, they come back and do another one when you miss so many opportunities in between. The next point we're going to talk about is the schedule. Now we've got the types of videos down. You're on board with me. You're saying, yep, I'm going to create those types of videos. I agree that that's going to work. What is the schedule going to be? We have data to support. We did a test back in December on my personal profile, did it again in January, and we're still running it in February. My impressions and engagement has gone through the roof. Going into December, my average impressions was about 28,000 impressions a month to my followers of about 20,000 people. We made some strategic changes in December and increased the schedule of how many times that we're posting. Right now, as of yesterday, did I send you that graphic, Laura? Mm-hmm. So as of yesterday, I think it was like something like, in the last 28 days on LinkedIn, I've got 78,000 impressions in 28 days. That means that I'm boosting my personal brand. That means I'm boosting my company brand. That means that people are consuming content. That means that they're getting some value out of it. Engagement is up hundreds of % over. And that's all because of the strategy of increasing the frequency and posting different types of content than when we were traditionally doing it with long form video, short video, introducing RAWs, introducing polls, increasing the number of pieces of content a day. Just follow me on LinkedIn. Look at what I'm posting. There's a reason why we're doing it. It's not just a shotgun approach of like, let's just do this and see what happens. We strategically test things. If it works, we keep doing it. So if you go through my posts and see what I'm posting, there's a reason why we're doing it, and it's because it works. But your schedule has to be consistent. If you don't want to post multiple times a day, if you don't want to post 20 videos a week, if you can't do that because of restrictions of your team, your time, whatever, that's fine. But figure out something that works for you that's multiple times a week and do it every single week. Once you've done it for 30 days, you can go back and look at, did my impressions, did my engagement, did my network all grow from doing this? Once you see that the answer is going to be yes, do it again for another month, and then maybe add in a second variable. Maybe add in something where it's like, all right, I'm gonna change the times around a little bit of when I post, or I'm gonna change the hashtags I use with the post, or I'm gonna change the video length a little bit and tweak it and adjust it, and then go back after 30 days and look at the data and see what it's telling you. The data will tell you what works. You will get more opportunities, impressions, more engagement, more everything if you try something, pay attention to the data, adjust it after 30 days, then look back at the data. You have to do that consistently. There is no set it and forget it type of mentality. There's no, this is what we're going to do for the next 6 months. I never tell our video team here for our stuff or for our client stuff, this is what we're doing for the next 12 months. It's like, this is what we're doing right now. If we see something that needs to be adjusted, where, for instance, YouTube has shown that shorts is going to be more popular because YouTube is trying to compete with TikTok, which is trying to compete with Instagram, Reels. Everybody's going after everything. So YouTube is making shorts more important. You need to post on that platform and make an adjustment. When we came across the research that supported that, we instantly shifted. We instantly started producing more content, more shorts to test it out to see if it works, and it does work. So you have to make those adjustments in the moment, not waiting down the road, but you have to be consistent with your schedule. The last point we're going to talk about are the platforms. What are the main platforms? Industrial manufacturing companies, people that are trying to build their personal brand in whatever it is. What are the main platforms? You have to pay attention to where people that you're trying to influence or market to are spending their time. So YouTube is going to be number one for long form videos and for short content. Create a YouTube channel, personal YouTube channel or a company one, post the content there. Then you're going to take that content and post it also on LinkedIn, long form video on LinkedIn, uploading the native 60-second micro content videos that you're creating from the long videos with captions, with subtitles, with some sort of pizzazz to it. Upload those natively to LinkedIn, right? So you're uploading to LinkedIn. People, as they scroll, it just automatically starts playing, or they click play. It doesn't take them anywhere. Then you also need to take your raw content, the stuff that you're doing with your phone, no editing, and you're going to post that to LinkedIn and to YouTube Shorts. And then you need to look at the engagement, look at the traction, look at the impressions, and all that stuff. But again, you have to do it consistently. But you have to pay attention to the platforms where you can get attention. Long form videos are going to also go on your website. You can do short videos on your website. If you do 5 services for your company, you need to have 5 pillar video pieces, one for each of those pages. You need to have an overview video on your homepage or your About Us page. Then you can create short 60-second micro content videos and sprinkle them throughout your website. You can create a video library where it has everything, all of the videos that you produce. If you have 50 videos a year, 150 videos a year, you can have a library on your website where you're saying, this is all of our video content. So for people that want to consume it, see, you're already getting traffic to your website, right? And so while they're there, create something that's more engaging for them, like a video, like articles, that they can actually get more information and get some value out of it, versus just saying, these are all the services that they offer. Here's a case study. It's like, here's some videos, here's some articles. You have to take advantage of the eyeballs, right? We're all trying to get more eyeballs on our stuff, because the more people you get to look at your stuff, the more chances are you're going to increase your revenue and get opportunities. So while you already have attention to your website, try and get people to stay longer by creating video content. It's just what works right now. It may change in the future. It's going to make micro adjustments in the future. The length of it, the style of it, the format of it, the ways people can engage with it, all that stuff will change. But for at least the next 2 years, I think that video will still continue to dominate from an engagement standpoint, and it will continue to provide the most value in the shortest way possible for any different types of audiences. But you got to pay attention to the platforms that are going to get the people to look at it. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll go through any comments that have been left and answer them live.
How should I go about cold calling?
The people that you're calling, they don't have time. They don't have patience. You need to get direct to the point. For the marketing people out there, industrial marketers, just because you're in marketing doesn't mean that you don't have to look at things on a weekly basis. And I'm like, look, I know that I need to get into automation, one, for the labor shortage because I can't find people.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people in our industries of industrial that are doing fun things with TikTok. But I feel like you have to adapt, right? Did you see some instant spike in activity?
9 to 5, just making enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. I'm really thinking that's why I'm alive.
All right, guys, we're back. We're going to jump into the comments. We got a couple of good ones, and we've got some questions that have come through LinkedIn and through Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. We're going live right now, a little behind the scenes footage. Jordan's got the camera facing Lara, but that's okay. We're showing all the behind the scenes footage so that way you guys can see. So follow me on Instagram and let's connect. All right, Lara, jump into the comments.
Okay, we have actually a few.
We better have a few. You guys said that you wanted this on Thursdays before noon. We're here providing that value.
Let's see, a couple people just agree with stuff that you said. Patrick says, absolutely.
All right.
Tate says, I agree, dude.
What's up, Tate?
LinkedIn user doesn't show up. I guess their account's not on public. They just said agree.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes StreamYard does that where people can see it on LinkedIn, but then StreamYard doesn't pull it on.
Roy wants to know if he can see an example of a raw video.
All right. So, Roy, example of a raw video. Go to my LinkedIn profile and you can see it because it's literally me holding the phone and filming it. But it can be something like you're in a meeting, you're walking through your plan. It can be like, hey guys, happy Thursday to you. Check out all this stuff that's getting ready to ship out. Or for a lot of my raw video content is going to be something that just happened, a meeting we had, behind the scenes footage. Like I did one this morning where you said, we're about to go live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Check it out. We're finishing up a sales meeting first. It's really more of like that behind the scenes footage so that way people can feel like they're there. If you got stuff cool to show, which, I mean, what are we going to show here for raw video content? We can show our studio, our offices, people doing things, but that's not really like super cool. You guys in industrial manufacturing, you can show a machine running. You can walk through your warehouse and just say, hey guys, look at all this stuff that's about to get loaded onto this 53-foot trailer, or we're stretch wrapping some stuff, or if you're in robotics, you can just take a quick walk through the shop. Don't show anything that's proprietary, but just film that content and do a voiceover on it and tell people what they're going to see. So you can do it camera facing you, hold your arm out and have the cool stuff behind you, and then maybe flip the camera around and show people that. But it's just raw content that's not a camera set up on a tripod like most of the rest of the people that are doing it.
And Roy says, thank you. And is it 60 seconds max?
Yes. Raw video, everything's 60 seconds max. I mean, so on LinkedIn, you can upload longer videos, but you want to make sure that you're efficient with your time. So Instagram Reels is 60 seconds. TikTok, you can do longer, but just create one piece of content that you can push out on multiple platforms. YouTube Shorts is 60 seconds long, right, Laura? They haven't changed that yet. So it's still 60 seconds. So even though some platforms can allow you to go longer, you want to create one piece of content that you can publish on multiple platforms. Keep it right under 60 seconds.
Let's see. Taylor Smith says, do you think video content can be used to educate the customer on products or service specifics on a deeper level?
Yes, absolutely. So if you're like, I've got this one product and there's 10 value propositions, then create short form video content for each of those value propositions. You can create one longer video. Like we do this all the time for our clients. So from our client standpoint, I think last year we probably made 600 videos for our clients, which is a lot of content. The way to get to 600 videos is not shoot one video at a time. We will shoot a long video and then chop it up into that micro content video, but because we're trying to capture the audience and keep their attention. So if you're like, this is my product, it does X, Y, and Z, and you give a high level overview of the value proposition, then going into each key feature and creating a video for each of those things. It's short, it's direct, it's to the point. That is what's going to keep people's attention span, also make them remember it, and it's easier for them to consume it.
Okay.
Right, Jordan?
Absolutely.
Jordan says, perfecto.
So these other questions that we have are from Instagram and LinkedIn.
Instagram and LinkedIn questions.
Someone wants to know, how do you beat the algorithm on social media?
Okay, how do you beat the algorithm on social media? The key is not to beat it. The key is to use the algorithm to your advantage. You have to look at the platform and look at what changes are they making. Specifically on Instagram, I think it was June, July of last year, Laura. Instagram came out and said, We don't care about posts. We don't care much about stories. We care about reels. Anybody that's making reels is going to get more attention because they're trying to steal traffic from TikTok. YouTube just did the same thing. YouTube is trying to steal traffic from TikTok because they've got that platform pretty much dominated, or at least have for the last couple of years, of short form consumable content. So YouTube is now saying shorts are more important. Shorts also could show up in a Google search at the top instead of just videos. Also, when you search on YouTube, shorts will not be 10 posts down or 15 videos down. They're going to incrementally increase that and bring it closer to the top because they know that people like to consume 60-second videos, 90-second videos. That's all that TikTok is. So TikTok is making an adjustment to and showing people what they want to consume, and the other platforms have to adjust based on that. So it's not really about beating the algorithm. It's about knowing what the algorithm is. Right now, Instagram, it's still Reels is most important, and using that to your advantage and creating a lot of content, then tracking your results, looking at the views, looking at engagement, looking at followers, seeing if all those things are going up. And if it is, continue to do more of that. Then you start to play with the quantity. If you're doing 1 video a day, post 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day. You can do research on it and see what the quote unquote experts say. But at the end of the day, test it out for yourself. We went to multiple posts a day on LinkedIn. Now I'm getting almost 80,000 impressions a month, which is almost 3.5 times more than we were getting. So our strategy worked with what we were trying to do. But you want to always push the envelope and test it, because the social platforms aren't like, hey guys, they're not always all the time like, hey guys, we made this algorithm change. This is what it is. This is exactly how you're going to use it to your advantage. They leave little clues, and sometimes they give you more information if it's a major adjustment, but typically that's after they've already made the change, and you don't want to be with the rest of the market. You want to be leading and testing new things on your own and then tracking those results.
The last question, how do I gain trust instantly while connecting with buyers?
How do you gain trust instantly while connecting with buyers? So there really is no way to gain trust instantly. You can gain credibility and start to build the trust faster. Because like if we look at it as trust being either someone trusts you or they don't, that's like an absolute, right? There's no way that somebody's going to instantly trust you. There's nothing that you can say or do, but to get them to do it quicker, you have to come with credibility, and you have to come with knowing their specific issues or whatever it is that you're selling to them, that you're the expert in the field. So how do you do that? It could be creating content. It could be being very specific about asking them questions in the sale. What are the 2 biggest issues that you deal with on a monthly basis with your X, Y, and Z? With your marketing, with your operational efficiency, with your machinery, with your lead time, with your supply chain, whatever it is. What are the 2 biggest things that are having you lose sleep at night, causing you headaches during the day, and causing management to come down on you? Wait for those answers, provide them with a solution to that specific answer. That's a way to build trust quickly. On the flip side of it, building trust comes by showing that you know what you're talking about, and that you do what you say you're going to do, and that you can execute on whatever it is that you say that you're an expert at. So by me producing a lot of content talking about this is what people need to do, which is backed by data, and it works, and somebody watches it and says, I agree with him, I'm instantly building trust, going towards the point of somebody trusting me because they agree with it, it's relevant, it's relatable, they've heard it other places. But even still, I can create thousands of videos, and I could tell somebody exactly what they need to do with marketing, and they could say, oh yeah, I want to hear more. But even still, they don't have instant trust. You have to relate it specifically to their situation to then say, this is what we think you guys should do. This is what you should do with your machinery, whatever it is. And then that is the fastest way to build trust. You have to be shown as the expert. The only way to be shown as the expert is to have so much content, video, written, whatever, be all of the places that the people are paying attention to, associations, industries, on social media, YouTube, Google search, everywhere, trade shows. They've seen you before. They know you. They want to talk to you. They're going to trust you faster if they perceive that you're already credible and an expert in that space.
All right, we actually got one more.
One more question. You guys throw those questions in now, because there is a 30-second delay on LinkedIn. Every single time we go live, there's questions that pop up in the end, and I'm wrapping up, and Laura doesn't stop me. I don't think I ever mess up your name.
I don't think so either.
It's
I'm
because
offended.
people in the office are always like Laura, 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 and I'm like Laura. You mean? So Laura's just rolling with it, and she's closing out the live, and then we end up looking at it. It's like there's 2 more comments, and that just sucks. So leave them now, or you ain't gonna get answers to them.
Well, that's not true because we can.
Yeah,
pull it
we pull them
later.
back. We always forget though. We're too busy.
The LinkedIn comment says, "What should they do if they're not comfortable being on camera?"
What should you do if you're not comfortable? So it depends. Are you not comfortable because it's something new, or are you like deathly afraid of it and you've tried it and failed miserably? Then I would go to written form content, create articles, write long form social posts, short form posts, and engage with people through written word. But I feel like most people say like I don't like video, I'm not good on camera. That's just your mindset. You need to change it and just try it. And once you create one single video and you get a lot of engagement and you put yourself out there and are like, dude, I'm just trying to yeah, I'm like ignoring calls while they're coming through. It's more of a mindset change. It's more of a try it, put it out there. I guarantee that people will be like, dude, that was awesome. Just be like, hey man, I don't know if this video is going to look good. I don't know if I'm going to sound good, but here's, and then throw up the information onto it. Be like, I'm just putting myself out there to see what it's like. And then you're going to get a lot of positive response back because people are going to be like, good job. I love it. Keep doing more. That'll give you motivation, change your mindset. You'll think more positively about it. You'll boost your confidence and you'll do more and more and more. And then at the end of 3 years, you're 4 years, 5 years, you're like me. And it's like, I don't even want to do anything written, just like shoot a video and just send it to the team. Like, this is what you guys should do. So you become a little bit obsessed about it, but don't let that barrier in your mindset be like, I shouldn't shoot video. It works. And most people can get over that fear just by doing it. Is that it? Lara's got her hands up. That means that the comments are done. The questions are done. We can get on with our day 34 minutes into this video. Guys, go over to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, just search in my name. You can look at over 500 videos. We're producing more and more and more content. Lara and I just had a meeting 2 days ago where I'm like, dude, what if we produce like 80 shorts a month and like, what was it, 20 long form videos? What do you think would happen to our engagement, our impressions, our channel? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, we need to try it. So that's going to be coming soon in the near future where we're just blowing up with content. But you got to go to the YouTube channel. Follow me on LinkedIn. If you guys are like, dude, I don't have time to watch videos and I'm not paying for YouTube Premium $9 a month where I can lock my phone and just listen to it. If you're down with podcasts, all of our content goes over to the podcast, technical sales and marketing on all of the major platforms. Go over, check it out, subscribe to it, leave a rating if you like it. If you don't like it, do not leave a rating because I don't need to hurt my score. Just move along with your day. But go over to the podcast, subscribe to it, and all of our content gets uploaded there every single week. So you can just listen to it while you're driving or doing other things. Stay tuned for our next live, which will be in about a week to 2 weeks. Go over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram. Let's go, and we will see you on the next one.